What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Our mission here is simple: helping you build a high-performance AI workforce to automate your income and dominate the affiliate market. In today's video, we're diving deep into the exact blueprint you need to scale. Let's get right into it.
All right, let's dive into Google's Notebook LM. We're going to look at how this tool can take all that scattered information your company has and turn it into one of your most powerful assets. Seriously. If you ever feel like you're just buried under a mountain of data, you're going to want to see this.
I mean, does your day sometimes feel like you're just fighting a never-ending battle with documents? Think about it for a second. You've got all these reports, client data, notes from meetings, project plans. It's just so easy to get totally overwhelmed. And the worst part? You just know there are crucial insights buried somewhere in all that mess.
Okay, so this is where Notebook LM is completely different. On one side, you've got your typical generic AI that just scrapes the entire internet for answers. But on the other side, you have this personalized AI. Notebook LM learns only from the documents you give it, and this is the absolute key. It means the AI is grounded in your reality, your specific information. This hugely cuts down the risk of it just making stuff up or hallucinating, which, let's be honest, is a huge problem with a lot of other AI tools out there.
And that focus on your own data, that's what makes this a real-deal business tool. It's not about knowing random facts from the internet. It's all about taking your specific information and turning it into insights you can actually use.
So let's be super clear on this. Notebook LM is not searching the whole web for answers. Instead, it becomes a world-class expert on the exact materials you feed it. A great way to think about it is like having your own private research assistant who has read, understood, and perfectly memorized every single document you've ever handed them. Pretty cool, right?
All right, so how do we actually put this thing to work? Well, getting started is surprisingly straightforward. Let's walk through the basic workflow right now.
It all boils down to just 3 simple steps. Step 1, you upload your sources. This is where you give the AI all your documents to learn from. Step 2, you start asking it questions, really interacting with your own data. And step 3, you save all the good stuff it gives you back. You know, the summaries, the FAQs, and boom, you've turned a pile of raw info into a genuine business asset.
And check out how flexible this thing is with the types of sources you can use. We're not just talking about boring text documents here. You can throw in PDFs, Google Slides, links to websites, even entire YouTube videos or MP3 audio recordings from your meetings. It just takes it all in and understands it.
Okay, so the theory is cool and all, but what does this actually look like day to day? How can you really use it? Let's jump into some real-world business applications.
First up, let's talk about a big one: hiring and training. This is an area that, for most businesses, is super document-heavy and just eats up so much time.
So picture this. You got a new job opening. You create a new notebook and upload the resumes from your top candidates, your internal HR rulebook, and the official job description. Then you can literally ask Notebook LM to be your recruiting assistant. It can instantly tell you how a candidate's skills stack up against what you're looking for. It can generate super specific interview questions for you, and it can even whip up a first draft of an onboarding guide for your new hire. It's a huge time saver.
All right, next up, project management. If you've ever managed a project, you know the biggest challenge is just keeping track of all the moving parts. This is where Notebook LM can basically become your project's central brain, or its context engine. What you do is create a dedicated notebook for each project. You dump in all your meeting notes, the project plans, maybe even reports from similar projects you've done before. Then, the magic happens. You can ask it to generate a project timeline, create a handy FAQ document for stakeholders, or draft one of those high-level summaries for the bosses. We're talking about saving hours of manually piecing all that stuff together.
Okay, ready to take things up a notch? Let's talk about automation, because when you start connecting Notebook LM to other tools, you can build some amazing workflows that pretty much run themselves.
So what's workflow automation? It's really just about using software to do all the boring, repetitive stuff for you. So instead of you manually creating and posting content, for example, you build a little system that does it automatically. That frees you up to focus on the stuff that actually requires your brain.
Here's a really cool example for, say, creating social media content. You could use a tool like N8N or Make. So, step 1, it grabs a topic from a Google Sheet. Step 2, the AI writes the post, but, and this is key, it's grounded in your research from Notebook LM. Step 3, another AI generates an image to go with it. And finally, step 4, the whole thing gets posted to Facebook automatically.
It's an incredible way to create high-quality, on-brand content without lifting a finger.
Now, to make sure you hit the ground running and get the best results right from the start, let's go over a few key tips that a lot of us have learned along the way. Okay, 3 really important things to remember. First, garbage in, garbage out. The quality of your results completely depends on the quality of the sources you feed it. Second, always start a new notebook with a clear purpose in mind. Know what you're trying to achieve. And third, here's a fantastic pro tip. If you have a really complex set of instructions, just type them all out in a Google Doc. Upload that doc as a source, and then tell Notebook LM to follow the instructions in that document. It's a brilliant little workaround for more detailed tasks. And this quote, this really says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures this big shift that's happening right now. For real important business tasks, people are moving away from the generic, do-everything AIs and turning to focused, grounded tools like Notebook LM. And why? It's simple. The results are just way more reliable and actually relevant to what they're trying to do.
So I'll leave you with this one final thought. All of those documents, all those reports, all those meeting notes just sitting on your company's servers, they're not just a storage headache. They are your single biggest, most valuable untapped asset. And so the real question is, are you ready to finally start using it?
And that is how you dominate the game with AI automation. If you're ready to stop trading your time for money, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, click the link in the description to join our global school community. Get the full blueprint and start building your machine today. I'll see you inside.